Howdy everybody, B Junior here from B Junior's Movie Cave. This is my hand, this is my table, and you guessed it, we've got another spotlight video for you today. Another Arrow video came in the mail yesterday. It's a lovable little slasher turd from the 80s called Slaughter High. That's right guys, I shouldn't call it a turd, but it's not my first pick as far as slasher movies, but I've always liked it, and I return to it every once in a while. Especially on April Fool's Day, which was its original title, by the way, and since Paramount had bought the rights to the title, they retitled it Slaughter High. Got the whole high school theme going on. I love the taglines on these Arrow videos. It's time for your final lesson. ... I love the commissioned artwork they put on these. For the most part, about 9 out of every 10 that I've seen I really like. I'm going to leave this cover out because I like the artwork there of the killer with the bat and everything. Anyway, let's get right into it. This isn't really a big time edition or anything. It's one of their more basic DVDs, and from my knowledge they don't have it on Blu-ray as of yet, or I don't know if they're going to release it on Blu-ray. Slaughter High being of a very low budget nature, I don't know how it would look on high def unless they did an Ultimo cleanup on it. But let's get right into this edition. It's one of the better ways to own it in my opinion, mainly because it is a special edition, but it's not like a big time anniversary edition. It only has 2 reversible cover arts instead of 4, and let's dive right in. Let's jump in here and see what it looks like. There's the disc, and as I said before, Arrow Video they do an excellent job. Everything looks uniform. They always have the little color scheme at the bottom, but also incorporate the cover art onto the disc itself, which is a plus for a nerd like me. There's the disc itself. It's a 1-discer this time around. It does have some special goodies inside. It has a 15-page booklet. It's a taller booklet too. The Blu-ray booklets, of course, are smaller in size because of the case. This one kind of about is the same size as the insides of the DVD. It's got some production stills there from the movie. Hello. A little bit of I need to close that up there. There is some slight nudity there inside the booklet. I guess I shouldn't point that out too closely. I don't want YouTube to scan my video. Here's the fold-out poster. I'll get it in frame as good as I can. This is a more basic poster. It has an advertisement on the back, but it does have the cover art from the front of the disc. You can kind of get the general idea here. Slaughter High. There's the big mean character there with the bat. Letterman's jacket. Time for your final lesson. And on the back, on some of these more basic DVDs, I'm finding they have what's really cool is they have an advertisement of all the cover arts from the other releases they've done on DVD and Blu-ray, which I think is pretty cool. If you're a cover art nut, this might make a good back of the door or back of the closet poster, if anything, if you want to hang this up. Whatever, I'm a poster nut, art nut. I like to see those every once in a while. So anywho, let's put that back in there, get the booklet back where it was. Closer. Well, let's take a look at the reversible cover art. Let's see here, and on the back they've got, looks like a foreign poster. I'm not sure what language that is. It's called Jolly Killer in another country, I guess. I do like this poster art though, with the jester mask, and I think Marty is his name, kind of behind it. Got some take a trip through the halls of horror. How can you not like that, guys? That's just awesome. Like I say, doesn't have the multitude of special features like some of the other Blu-rays and DVD, double-discer Blu-rays. It doesn't have the postcards that come with some of these, and tons of special features. But it does sport some interviews. I'll go over those here shortly. It's got basically everything that you just saw, plus available on DVD uncut for the first time in the UK. Introduction by co-writer, co-director Mark Ezra. He's one of the 3 directors on this film. Gestures and Jolts interview with co-writer, co-director Mark Ezra. It's only about a 7-8 minute interview, I believe. I watched that recently and it was okay. Gave more into the inside of the change of the title and some special effects work on the film, that kind of thing. Lamb to the Slaughter, the Scream Queen career of Carolyn Monroe. I really enjoyed that one. That's a little bit longer of a featurette. It basically kind of goes through the track record of her films, especially the horror ones of the 70s, 80s, and kind of that era. Audio commentary with Carolyn Monroe, DVD world editor Alan Bryce, and author and critic Callum Waddell. Audio commentary with co-writer, co-director Mark Ezra. Moderated by Teenage Wasteland author J.A. Kurzweil. Audio is mono. No big whoop there. It is the original aspect ratio 178 to 1 anamorphic. It is PAL format. It is region 0, but it is in PAL format, meaning you still will, at least on my system, I still had to have a region-free player to view it. So keep that in mind. But nowadays, the region-free DVD players, most of which can be hacked to get them to be that way, or you can purchase them for relatively cheap. So I say invest in it, guys, because you'll be missing out on good special editions like this one. There is another release of this from Germany or somewhere like that. I think there's a steelbook of this one out that supposedly has better sound and picture quality. Have not seen that one, can't comment any further on it. Only things I can say, the picture quality on this one's okay. It's not the best I've ever seen in a movie, but it is anamorphic widescreen, and it's a lot better than the cheapo Lionsgate release that we got, either in the multi-pack or the Lost Collection, the quote-unquote Lost Collection from Lionsgate a few years back here in the U.S. So I say, all in all, with the interviews involved, the audio commentaries, if you can get a really good cheap price on this DVD, I wouldn't pay a whole lot for it, but I would get it if you like slasher films from the 80s, because Slaughterhouse definitely made its bones amongst the others. It's not the best, not the worst, but it's just something fun to watch every once in a while. Hope you guys have enjoyed the Arrow video spotlight on Slaughter High. Rock on. Catch you next time.